Hey guys, I am back to film my Buzzwordathon wrap-up. The Buzzwordathon was a readathon that occurred between the 18th through the 24th of November 2019. It was hosted by Books and Lala and Gabby. I will have their information down below again. For anyone who is interested, this was a lot of fun. It really tested how well I can read, because I picked like two really freaking big books to try and read during this week readathon, which I've learned my lesson. Next time I do a readathon, I'm picking smaller books, not big books, because oh my gosh, that was a struggle. So the prompt for this one was books with a number in the title. So first off, I'll just quickly go through the manga. I ended up reading this like on the Saturday or Sunday, like the last couple days before the end of the readathon, because I just didn't have time otherwise. And so the first one was the 4th volume of Eden Zero. This was fine. I mean, they continue on their adventure to, do whatever they're doing. They had to rescue some of the girls that were kidnapped in the last one and find other people, and it's a really cute one, so I just keep enjoying it and I keep reading it. So I read that. Then I read the 2nd volume of Emanon, The Wandering Part 1. This was this was interesting. It's still interesting enough that I'm going to keep reading it. It's like really pretty art, which is like really what's drawing it to me, and the concept of like basically she's a wanderer, and she's really interesting because basically every memory from her and her past generations she like has. So basically when like her great had a daughter, then that daughter inherited all the memories, and then she passed away, and then they had a daughter, and then so it's this like cycle that keeps repeating itself. So it's a very interesting concept, and the art is just gorgeous. I just had to just knock at the camera, Lindsay. That's so awesome. I just had to be really careful because, oh my gosh, the first half of this, she was just like nude the whole time, and I'm not quite sure why, but she just was. So that was a thing. Then the last one I read was I'm Standing a Million Lives. It's an isekai. It was fine. It's not anything I'm going to continue. I will probably pass it to someone for Christmas. You probably know who you are. So there is that. So the books that I actually read, let's just get the elephant out of the room. Okay, Gideon the Ninth. So my buddy read this with Shae. I had such high hopes for this book. I mean, come on, lesbian necromancers exploring a haunted gothic palace in space. It sounds amazing. I did not like this book at all. I know a lot of people really liked it, and I feel bad that I did not like it at all, but it was really wordy. And I'm not sure if that's like an adult versus a young adult thing, but it was just like so like, I do not need a whole page on someone walking down the stairs. Just walk down the stairs and you're done. So it was just like a lot of that. I didn't get attached to any of the characters, like none of them, which also doesn't help, because usually you really like the characters, and it helps when you like have a character that you really like. So I didn't really like anyone in this book. So yeah, and like the ending was kind of it's not my favorite kind of ending, and that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil it. I mean, like really the only thing I really liked it for is its braid edges. So yeah, it's not one that I'm going to continue on. I'm gonna see if a friend wants it, because she likes reading like all the lesbian books, so maybe she'll want it to at least try it anyways. So there's that. The book I loved, however, oh my goodness. So I binged this book like the last 3 days of the readathon, because lofty goals of trying to read like 65 pages of Gideon each day after work, and then 65 pages of this book each day after work to try and like space it out did not happen. I read Gideon and I was like, I'm done each day after work. So last one was The 10th Girls. This was awesome. I really enjoyed this book. This was like Oh my goodness, it was so like wild. So it was like psychological, yes. Thriller, yes. Haunted, yes. So it was basically this your main character is a girl named Mavi, who is a teacher who has basically gone to this Vicario school for gifted girls, and she's become a teacher there. And it's like her interaction with all the teachers and like the weird things that are happening at night in the house, because like the one thing that they said when she came in was like, don't walk the house at night, like lock yourself in your room and don't leave your room at night, like don't go around the house at night. So it's like, ooh, okay, why? So you also have a second character named Angel, who is a little bit harder to explain without getting like too into the plot, so I'm probably going to leave, I think, him behind. But it was just, oh my gosh, it was so good, and it was so like this twist and like the whole like ending part of it, like I did not see like that coming on what like, because they're trying to basically figure out, like Mauve is trying to figure out like with the rest of the teachers at the school, like what this whole haunting thing is and what it's going on, and like what it actually was. I didn't yeah, I didn't, words, I have no words. I didn't think it was going to be what it was, but it was amazing, and I loved this book so much, and I now need to like see if this woman did any more books, but I kind of think this is like a debut novel. I am not sure. Maybe not. I don't know, but I will have to see what else she's done, because I really, really, really liked this book. So that was like my favorite read of everything. So words. So anyways, that is everything that I read for Buzzwordathon. I had a great time. I'm definitely going to try and participate next time. I'm definitely going to try and make sure I pick books that aren't this freaking big, because that was just not a smart idea. Manga, yes, because they're easy to read, and at least throwing them in there like bumps up your like reading count. But oh my goodness, trying to read those 2 books. Like I was reading like 150 pages a day at the end of the 10th Girl just to like get through it. But it was so good. So good. So it was okay because I just wanted to keep reading it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this wrap up. I will see you guys later for the next video. Everyone have a very good rest of the day.